Okay, we're actually back in the house in the inventory slash dining room. I am actually going to give you an overview on what my inventory is looking like right now because I'm really proud of it and it's actually really working for me. I'm able to pull things fairly quickly unless they are in those bins that are outside in the garage, but those bins are actually freeing up a lot of space as well, and so I might be starting to take some more things out of here and put them in those bins outside. But for now, I'm not happy with my production. I mean, I'm still very behind on processing items, but as far as the organization of the inventory right now, I'm really proud of it. So I would like to show you guys what that looks like now. So don't mind my dining room table right here, it's a mess. But this is, for the most part, the photographing station and things that have been processed. They process in a way of they've been like they're put into my system, my logging system, so they've all been logged, but they haven't been photographed yet. So as you can see, I still have some Ohio stuff, a lot of Ohio stuff. The what is it called? Toss out treasure stuff right there. I have the Lakewood stuff that I hauled right there, and I have a couple of Treasure Mart shopping trips, one up here and one down there. So all of this is ready to be photographed when I get to it, and this is the photo box. It currently has the white background up there and the black background fallen right there. And then if we pan around this way, I don't want you to see my dining table. I have this wall of my dining room that is all inventory. So I have my step stool because I'm short. Up here is all of my glass, my Fenton glass. I don't want that piled up in a bin anywhere. Delicates and tall stuff. So vases, lamps. There's another lamp right there. Very tall pieces all up at the top. So very tall, very heavy or very delicate go up at the top. So like, for example, you see this pottery piece. It's not tall, but it's very heavy. So I can't layer it in here. I know these bins look very scary, but they do work for me. And I've only had one break in the 4 years that I've been storing my stuff like this. So this is all glass. This is all pottery. This is all pottery and miscellaneous things. I have a bookend. I have a couple of purses. This is a purse, and this is a Vera Bradley. Going up here, this is a continuation of this setup. I did buy these racks, these, what are they called? Plate drying racks. I bought those from Amazon. If I can find them on my Amazon history, I'll link them down below. They are amazing. I have 4 of them, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So amazing. This literally saved my life when I transformed my plates into this system instead of stacked. Some of them have lips like this. Some of them have like hardware like this. Some of them are not flat. So I was not able to stack them anymore. But now I'm able to stack these great, and just I know exactly where everything is. I started buying plates again after I came up with this system. Back here are large serving bowls, so those are easy to get to. And over here are sets. So these are whole sets. Like this is a whole set, this is a set, this is a whole set. So if ever these sell, I just grab the whole entire set. And then these are just the miscellaneous bowls that go inside of each other and are again a continuation of this plate section. These are sets, small sets, sugar and creamer, 2 mugs, 2 candlestick holders, just little pottery and glass sets are in here. And then coming back over here, sorry, I'm going to take you all over. These are all vases. So I tried to do glass and pottery together. I mean, separate, but they just kind of wherever I can put them. So these are the most current, the most active listings of vases that I have. The ones that are a little bit older, I have a few bins that I've just pulled out of just to get out of the way. And they are in my garage just to make room for current and new inventory. Then behind the step stool, I have larger sets. So these are like picture frames, statues, plaques, anything that's a large set or a set of more than just two, so they need more space to store. I have them in this big bin. As you can see, they're just like big pieces, but I did start bubble wrapping things just to protect things a little bit more. And then these two are my art glass, my paperweights, my delicate glass vases. Again, it looks scary, but I know how I have it stacked. And here as well, these are the German candle oil lamps. I kept them in the box, but for the most part, these are all heavy paperweights, heavy glass animals, and things like that in here. And then continuing down, these are large, bulky items. These items were like lining the floors right here. But when I took all those bins that you saw in the garage with all the pottery, when I took all those out, I was able to take all of this extra stuff that was cluttering the floor and just stack them nicely here. And I have sold quite a few things out of this shelf, so it's feeling much better than what it was, and I'm happy to leave it that way. This is more miscellaneous things, pottery. I have a Madame Alexander doll, just things that can kind of stack and live together without breaking each other. This is anything that's not pottery or glass, but again, miscellaneous. Some wood pieces. I have this Spode Christmas tablecloth, a backpack that I'm selling, tablecloth, bookends, bags, purses, a little nativity, a wooden nativity set down there. So anything that's very miscellaneous that doesn't really have a category goes in there. These two are frames or anything that's flat. So this is mostly anything that's flat in here. I have these ornaments. I have some frames back here, but mostly just anything that's big and bulky, but at the same time flat, that can kind of just stack together. And then here, I guess these need to go in the miscellaneous. But here I have most of my frames. Oh, I was looking for this, so I'm glad that's here. So these are all of mostly my frames. I've been selling a lot of artwork, so this is emptying out as well, which again makes me feel so good. In here I have pottery animals. Anything that's like a pottery animal goes in here. In here is multimedia animals, so, well, minus this guy, but I have this felt Japanese cat, I have a wooden bird, I have these paper mache boxes. This one is a cat, it's missing its head. Here it is. I do have some pottery, but these two bins right here are just animals. Like if ever I sell an animal that's a little bit larger, I know to go into one of these two bins. And then over here, I have my Kokeshi dolls and any wood pieces that are not animals. So for the most part, again, if I sell a larger wood piece or a Kokeshi doll, it's in here. This is my cart that I used to have before the larger one that I showed. And so this was a processing cart that I had. in my office, but I moved it out here when I rearranged and got more room. So all of these things have been processed. They are in this spreadsheet, but again, they need to be photographed. A lot of little tiny things, again, just with the amount of things that I have, tiny things take a long time to photograph, and for the most part, they are worth a lot of money. None of these are like, oh, that's not really worth it. Like, just looking at it, I would not get rid of any of this stuff. But just for the time being, with everything I have going on, they're just taking second priority, the little tiny things. I'm not going to do an in-depth, like pulling these cases out, but I do have one of these that have the big drawers that have just miscellaneous pottery pieces, head vases and stuff like that. On the top of all of these, I keep very delicate things that will break if I put them in this system. Like, I know for sure they will break. So I have one that has these large ones, and then I have a larger one that has half of the large ones and half of these little ones. And as you can see here, I just have little tiny things go in here. And this was literally the best thing I ever did, to buy these drawers, because I used to have all of these little tiny things mixed in with the big things. Not the smartest idea, but that's how it used to be, and it used to be a nightmare to find the little tiny things. And then lastly, I have a large one of these that have all little bins. So all of these drawers back here have miniatures, miniature vases, miniature glass pieces, miniature figurines. All of that is back here. So anytime I make a sale of a little tiny item or like a miscellaneous vase or something in here, these have been so amazing to find items in. All I have to do is just pull it out, like look through it, not in that one, pull it out, next one. Like, you would think when I first put them like this, I was like, that's gonna be very inconvenient, but it works great for me. I absolutely love it. I was thinking about getting another one of these that have the half and half, but to be honest with you, with how slow things are for me right now, I don't need to be storing anything else. I've been doing well with what I have. I've been selling at a quick enough pace that I am able to rearrange things and put things back in empty spaces. So yeah, I think I bought these from walmart.com. I searched, it was either walmart.com or target.com. I searched the ones that I wanted when I finally figured out which one I wanted, because I originally went to the Container Store. Those are super expensive, but I just searched on the internet. These are called like the Starlight something. So I got the name of them, I put them in the internet, and then whoever had them the cheapest, I just kept following them until they had a sale, and then just bought all three of them. Like I said, I like to give you these updates every once in a while, just so that you can see how I'm storing things, kind of give you an idea. And it's good to bring you an update when I'm actually feeling good about how things are. So up here, I'm feeling great. It's been working. I haven't had any accidents. Been doing things pretty well. So yeah, I hope that gives you some idea of how to organize your delicates. And is it delicates or your fragiles? Whatever. Your breakables, that's the word. I hope I gave you some ideas. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed just seeing my updated inventory and how it looks. So bye for real this time. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.